This is it. I've got to use these next few fights to get ready for my title shot against Conor McGregor. We've got to work on all our moves, all of our attributes. I'm way behind, but I'm loving what I'm doing so far. I'm so dominant on the ground now. Almost everything is maxed out. I've got great fitness. See, now I've got ratings in the 90s, except for striking.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. We've seen some of the top fighters in the world go from relatively unknown to some of the biggest names in the sport. There's a big difference between being a successful fighter in the UFC and being a star. But this fighter has clearly found the formula to be both, as several impressive wins in the octagon have seen him make his way up the lightweight ladder and capture the imagination of fans eager to see him perform on the sport's biggest stage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
One of the more conditioned athletes on the roster with a work ethic to go with it. Here is the power speed combo. Super Sage Northcutt was all the rage coming off of Dana White's show. Dana White looking for a fight. Longtime karate practitioner, a guy who really was born into mixed martial arts. And he's had some seminal moments in the UFC thus far. And as Northcutt just getting going in the UFC, gonna be interesting to see how far he can take this thing at 155 pounds.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
Here is Bruce Super
Sage 17 wins, no losses.
Sage in the cage with Moses Cub. He's moving forward, and he felt that. I've got that power. I might not be able to string some combos together because I'm still in the 60s there. But I've still got that power. You got to respect it. Respect that at least. Keep your distance. He loves to top off a combo with the kick. I've got to be very careful. You can feel the power too, because you can hear the power when it hits. It makes a different sound than my last few opponents. Just got to make sure he doesn't land anything to the head. Even though I've got that 100 chin rating, I'm not really worried about body shots. I haven't seen the CPU rock me on any body shots. Should I just bust out a submission? Why is this guy, what is he doing? Does he know what he's doing? Does he know that I'm a clinch beast? Nah, there's no way. You're gonna try to take down Moses? I don't think he did his homework. I don't think he knows what Moses can do. See, I'm waiting on the stamina. I'm taking my time. What a slam. It could all be over. I've got plenty of time. I've got 3 minutes to figure this out. And I might get it done too. We're gonna drain. We're gonna take out all that stamina. We're gonna go to the head, to the body. We're just gonna keep going back and forth. That way, when he stands up, if we hit him in the head, he's got damage there too. You can't get up. You messed up. You tried to take me down. See, I don't even have takedown defense. I don't care if they take me down. That first round, I have to win it. I mean, look at these stats. There's no way that he won the first round. Moses is a savage. He's got all these ratings on the ground in the 90s, but I didn't touch the takedown defense because I don't need takedown defense. Maybe that's why they're always going for the takedowns, because they're like, hey, look, he's got no takedown defense. Maybe that's the only attribute that they've studied. Oh, look at that kick. He's really gunning for those kicks. You live by the kick, you die by the kick. He's got to be very careful, because I could just go for a takedown. But see, I don't want to do that, because remember when that guy hit us with that counter submission? I don't want that to happen. Here we go. A 2-gate guillotine for the win in the second round. I think I got it. No. He's got some pretty decent defense to get out of a 2-gate submission from Moses. That is impressive. And see, that's why you just never know if these guys have those type of submissions. Like, I could have lost that one fight when he countered my takedown. That's why I never do takedowns. We got to go to the clinch every single fight from now on. No more takedowns. It's too risky. See if I can pull off a arm bar. It's only 3 gates. Wow. From backside. He messed up. Sage in the cage. He's got nowhere to go. Forced him to tag. Get down to the ground. Why even take this fight? Why? You know what's gonna happen. Why don't these guys just throw Conor out here already? I'm ready for Conor McGregor. Right now, I wish that after the fight, you could grab the mic and be like, hey, I want this fight right now. I think I fought this guy before, but I'm not 100%. But hey, it doesn't matter to me. We're just using all these fights to keep working on those attributes, keep adding in new moves, because we're gonna need everything we can get for the title showdown, because you know that Conor, he's got that one-hit power. He knocked out Aldo in like 13 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it was. That's why I got that 100 chin rating, just to make sure that, hey, if I go up against Conor, I could at least take one shot. I don't want to be knocked out looking silly right away, but my strategy is to not even get hit.
Well, a lot of high-level experience for the lightweight staple. Bobby King Green came to the UFC from Strikeforce, realized a lot of success there, and really picked up right where he left off. Realized a 4-fight winning streak several years ago. This is a tough bout. This is a well-rounded fighter, known primarily for his slams. He is a former wrestler, but this is a finisher who can beat you in a number of different ways. We'll see if Bobby Green can take his career to that requisite next level here tonight.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm gonna get my opponent to the mat, and you know what? He's not gonna be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
All right, now for the particular
Bobby King Green! 18 wins, no losses.
I'm pretty sure I fought him before, and he's coming back for more. Oh, what's that? Whoa! I got rocked on one shot. A kick to the head. Maybe he worked on his game. Maybe he worked on his strength or something. He didn't do that last time. I think I recovered, though. Look at Moses, the beast. Moses the savage. I recovered like a boss. I'm back. This guy's taking a lot of risks. He's just going all out. Ooh, he tried to knee me. He tried to do a jumping knee. He definitely did his homework. He's just gonna go out there and let it fly. Oh, what's this? He puts me in a clinch. Why would you do that? See, that doesn't make any sense. If he did his homework, why would he clinch me? Are you gonna go for a takedown? See, I'm waiting. I want my stamina to come back. I do have one of those perks, the grinder perk, so it helps my stamina even more. See, now you messed up, and I've got a minute to do this. I might be able to win this fight in 1 minute. I might. We're gassing him out. I'm blocking. He can't do anything. Should I do it? Or should I inflict more pain? Should I just go to the second round? Just make sure that there's even more pain before we take him out. We just got to punish these guys. We got to practice. We got to be ready for Conor. I'm still not really sure what the strategy is going to be. I got to formulate that strategy in these next few fights. 25 seconds. I don't really care if he does the arm trap because he won't be able to do anything with it since there's no time. See, there he goes. I've got no stamina, though. I know from playing before when you can see your stamina bar When that happens, you're toast. Good first round. Okay, I've got to get this guy up out of here. Because the more rounds you fight, it does damage to your longevity. Even though he's barely touching me. He's not really doing much. Except for that first strike to get things started. He's swinging wildly. This guy's taking a lot of risk. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, but I don't know about that. Oh, I rocked him. Moses with the hands. Are you serious? Moses. Ooh, the uppercut lands, the bus driver uppercut. Wow, what if I could get a KO standing up? Moses has never done that before. Walk two, that's bad. Okay, I've got to stop fooling around. We just got to go to the ground. What am I doing? Why am I fooling around? Because I don't want to have to do that against Conor. I do that with Conor, I'm done. Moses will be asleep if I come out there trying to throw, oh, he clinches again. Look at this. He hit me with the clinch. I like it when they clinch. We're going for it, the guillotine. From the ties to 2-gate submission. He's moving slow. I might have this one. I just might do it. Man, I got it. He's sleeping. He didn't tap. He didn't have time to tap. It was a 2-gate submission. I'm giving you that Photoshop material in all these fights. I don't even have a scratch on my face. Moses is untouched tonight. Look at that.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. The UFC was launched in 1993, with a then mysterious style of fighting known as Jiu-Jitsu dominating the landscape. Today, the lightweight has done that ground fighting tradition proud, as he hit the record books by scoring the most submissions in UFC history, making it clear that for him, there's nothing better on fight night than getting a tap out. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.